Hello everybody, my name's Elissa Dushime, and I want to share with you a story that is part of my life. There was a time when a joyous moment turned into a sad moment. A shimmering day turned into a dark day. Before starting to tell you my story, I would like you to hear these words. Are you stupid that you can't even take a bottle of beer? Are you stupid that you can't even take a bottle of beer? It was in 2014. I and my sister, whose name is Diana, and two friends of mine, whose names are Shema and Claude, we used to live a happy life, enjoying a joyous moment together. On Sunday of every week, we used to go to a lake for swimming, of course, because on that day, the day used to be shimmering, it was so sunny, and we decided to go to the lake for each Sunday of the week. I and two friends of mine, and whose names are Claudia and Shema, used to go to a nightclub for sharing a bottle of beer. Shema and Claude, they were drunkards, but I was not. When at the nightclub, they used to take beer, and I only took a bottle of soda. Then one day, it was on 21st September, I cannot forget that date. We went to the nightclub as usual, sharing a bottle of beer, and then after arriving there, they took their bottles of beer and I took a bottle of soda. And then they drank, and then drank. After getting drunk, Claude stood up and said, "Hey guy," he was pointing a finger on me. "Are you stupid that you can't even take a bottle of beer? What kind of man are you?" Then I later got frustrated because they used to say this word so many times, and I replied saying, "You are also a Lakers Jack." Then Claude got very angry, and he jumped like a monkey toward me, and he took an empty bottle of beer that he was drinking, and then he was like this, trying to smash my face. Then he threw that bottle of beer to me, and I just kept sighted. I dodged him. Boom! It was the sound I heard when the bottle of beer was being crushed into pieces. And then Claude became very angry because he saw his purpose was not achieved. He took a second empty bottle of beer to smash my face again. Then he took that empty bottle and then threw it to me. I dodged again. And then because he was very angry, he ran to catch me. And then he hit a wall that was at the back of me. There was so many nails on that wall, and the head was like this. The nail was tangled up within his front head. Then the white shirt he was wearing turned bloody. It was a red shirt, but at first it was a white shirt. And then I later got very frustrated. I started shivering because people there were going to say that I killed someone. I heard a voice from a guy, he was very tall, saying, "Hey guys, can you see? That guy is a murderer. He killed someone." Then the guy stood up and said, "Let's call the police to do this fucking Lakers check." And after hearing these words, I was very feared and frightened. And then I remember that time when I was in my sister's marriage in Gisenyi. The marriage was being held near the border in Gisenyi, near the border of Rwanda and Congo. Then when the marriage was being held there, I and these two friends of mine, Shema and Claude, and two sisters, I mean two girls that we met in that marriage, decided to cross the border from Rwanda to Congo in a city called Goma, in order to continue enjoying. And then after arriving there, we enjoyed and enjoyed a lot. In the midnight, then we decided to come back to see how is the marriage going because our parents were all there and our friends. Then, in our way moving toward where the marriage was being held, we met with seven scary guys. They were having guns and they were wearing police uniforms. Then they said, "Hey guys, why are you traveling here at this time in the road. Kneel down immediately. Then at that time we were very afraid because we were seeing their cops. Then we knelt down at that moment. And they said, close your eyes. We closed. They said, undress yourself. And we started thinking how we are going to undress ourselves. I mean, taking off our clothes in presence of those girls. But the funny thing was, the girls were the first to take off their clothes, and they were naked. And I was like, seeing the girls naked. And then they asked us to close our eyes. I heard their guns being loaded. And then I waited for a moment. I started praying because I thought I was going to die. And I was saying like, please God, forgive me for all the sins I have done. Anoint me with your holy blood. And I was just praying because I thought I was going to die. And then after a moment, I opened my eyes and I saw the guys were no longer there. And the white shirt I was wearing was poured with water. So Shema said, Chat, the guys were having pop guns. So the bullets were not the real bullets, but water. So they were just thieves, robbers. But Claude's situation was different from this because he was bleeding in front of my eyes. And the police came, they saw what was happening there, and then Claude was taken to the hospital. And then after five days, the doctor said that Claude it was not hurt that much because there was no bone or muscle that was injured. And then at that moment, after 5 days, Claude was recovered, and Shema and Claude, they went to a lake again for swimming, but they didn't let me know that they were going to the lake. And then my sister told me, don't you know it is on Sunday? You have to go to a lake for swimming. And then I said, oh, but I realized that these two friends of mine, Claude and Shema, didn't want to let me know that they are going to the lake. And I and my sister went to the lake, and then I saw them there, but I neglected all these things of conflicts we were having these days, and I started enjoying with them, and it became a very good moment. And then, after some moments, Shema was sitting at the sea shallow, and we entered a boat. Then he saw the boat started moving, and he jumped like a monkey toward the boat. Then the boat turned upside down, and we all began sinking under the water surface. So I was good at swimming, and Shema and my sister were also good at swimming, but Claude was not. I tried my best to save my life, and also tried my best to save that of Shema. Then I saved Shema, and then Shema was put at the sea shallow, and after some minutes, he was just grateful to me, saying, "Thank you, Elissa. I'm sorry for accusing me that you hurt me willingly. I was wrong with you. You are my best friend." And then after that moment, he went to home, and Claude articulated all the things that happened to his mother, and his mother tried to call me and say, "Thank you, my son. Thank you for saving my son. You are the best friends I can see." And every people in the neighborhood was like, "Wow, Elisa saved Claude." He thought Claude was his enemy. And then everything was good, and it began being friends as we used to be. After this moment, I realized that people may hate you. You may be in a kind of university and every people is not willing to join you, but your characters reveals who you are. The way you behave, the way you are behaving in front of your students, in front of your comrades, can make them come to your side. Thank you for listening to this video, and I hope it is going to change your life. Thank you.